You're listening to Sandcastle Radio, and this is Wireless Theater. Hello, beautiful humans, and welcome to the very first episode of Wireless Theater. I'm Jaymze, your host, and this show is very close to my heart. Growing up, I was raised by my grandparents, and I was always captivated by their stories about the war, about life in the 1940s, and especially about the radio shows that they loved. Shows like Lux Radio Theater and my grandpa's absolute favorite, The Inner Sanctum Mysteries. These stories, those moments, they sparked my lifelong love of full cast audio drama, and that's exactly what Wireless Theater is all about. It's about harkening back to a time when families could gather around the wireless, listening together to stories, music, and voices from far off places. It was more than entertainment. It was pure magic. A huge thank you to Debs, DJ Pete Perez, DJ Peter Pedard, and all the amazing humans that make up the Sandcastle Radio family for making this possible. And, of course, thank you to all of you at home for listening and for being here. You can follow me on Instagram at Wireless Theater, all one word, on Instagram, and join me on Discord at JAYMZE_official to chat with me live during the shows. If you want to shout out or have a request for a future play or series, send me a message. I would love to hear from you. So, who's ready for some drama? First up tonight, one of the most celebrated broadcasts from the Lux Radio Theater, the legendary Hollywood series that brought films to life in audio form with the biggest stars of the era. Sometimes not even with the original stars, which is really interesting. Like tonight, we're launching with Rebecca, originally broadcast in 1950, starring Laurence, Olivier, and his lover, Vivien Leigh, based on Daphne du Maurier's iconic novel and the same story that inspired Alfred Hitchcock's Academy Award-winning film. This adaptation is something truly special. Interestingly, during the original 1940 film, Olivier was said to have been a bit distant with co-star Joan Fontaine, as he had hoped that his real-life love, Vivien Leigh, would play the role. Well, in this radio version, he finally got his wish. Thrilling, mysterious, and perfectly cast, this production has become the stuff of legend. So sit back, relax, and step into the shadows of Manderley. And stay tuned after Rebecca, because we have the full first episode of My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball, the show that inspired I Love Lucy, followed by the premiere episode of the chilling series Dark Fantasy. And next week on Wireless Theater, the Lux Radio Theater presentation will be The Enchanted Cottage, starring Dorothy McGuire, one of my absolute favorite classic Hollywood films. Without further ado, here is the Lux Radio Theater's presentation of Rebecca, starring Laurence Olivier and Vivien Leigh.
Lux presents Hollywood. Lever Brothers Company, the makers of Lux Toilet Soap, bring you the Lux Radio Theater, starring Vivien Leigh and Laurence Olivier in Rebecca. Ladies and gentlemen, your producer, Mr. William Keighley.
Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. The motion picture industry was delighted when Laurence Olivier and Vivien Leigh decided to return to the United States after too long an absence. As you know, they're recognized as two of England's finest artists. We've honored Miss Leigh with our Academy Award for her performance as Scarlett O'Hara and Mr. Olivier for his Hamlet. So I was especially delighted I was able to persuade them to appear on the Lux Radio Theater. Since they're sailing next week for England, their schedule is extremely tight, and we consider it a rare privilege to have them in their first and only radio appearance together on our stage. We chose David O. Selznick's immortal screenplay, Rebecca. First, because of Laurence Olivier's brilliant characterization in his original role of Maxime de Winter. And second, because the role of Mrs. de Winter is tailored to the charm and acting ability of Vivien Leigh. We regret that Sir Laurence and Lady Olivier can't stay longer in our country. But we hope when they sail next week for England, they'll take along plenty of Lux toilet soap. Vivien Leigh has been a friend of Lux for years. Now, here's our play, starring Laurence Olivier as Maxime de Winter and Vivien Leigh as the woman who tells the story of Rebecca.
Last night I dreamt I went to Manderley again. It seemed to me I stood by the iron gate leading to the drive, and for a while I could not enter, for the way was barred to me. Then, like all dreamers, I was possessed of a sudden with supernatural powers, and passed like a spirit through the barrier before me. The drive wound away in front of me, twisting and turning, and finally, there was Manderley. Manderley, secretive and silent. Time could not mar the perfect symmetry of those walls, but I knew I looked upon an empty, desolate shell, with no whisper of the past in its staring, blackened windows. We can never go back to Manderley again. That much is certain. But sometimes in my dreams I do go back, to the strange days of my life which began for me in the south of France. There, on a great cliff towering above the sea, I first saw him. He was looking down, staring at the rocks below. And then suddenly, I thought I saw him about to... No, stop!
What the devil are you shouting about? Who are you? What are you staring at?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stare, but you were so close to the edge of the cliff, I was afraid that...
Oh, you were. Well, what are you doing here?
I was only walking. I came up the path and I...
Well, get on with your walking. Don't hang about here screaming. Go on.
I'll never come to Monte Carlo out of season again. Not a single well-known personality in the hotel. This coffee's stone cold. Waiter, garçon.
I don't believe he can hear you, Mrs. Van Hopper.
Well, get him. What are you being paid for, girl? Oh, but that's Max de Winter. Look, see him coming this way. What are you looking so surprised about?
I saw him today on the cliff path.
Mr. de Winter, how do you do?
How do you do?
I'm Edith Van Hopper. Do you remember me? It's so nice to run into you here. Do sit down and have some coffee. Mr. de Winter's having some coffee with me. You may go.
Of course.
I'm afraid I must contradict you. We shall both have coffee with me. Garçon, coffee, please.
Oui, monsieur.
You know, I recognized you just as soon as you came in. Are you playing the tables much here at Monte?
No, I'm afraid that sort of thing ceased to amuse me years ago.
Oh, I can well understand that. If I had a home like Manderley, I should certainly never come to Monte. I hear it's one of the biggest places in that part of the country, and you just can't beat it for beauty.
A cigarette, Mrs. Van Hopper.
Oh, thank you.
And you?
Oh, no, thank you.
What do you think of Monte Carlo? Or don't you think of it at all?
Well, I think it's rather artificial.
She's spoiled, Mr. de Winter. That's her trouble. Most girls would give their eyes for the chance to see Monte.
Wouldn't that rather defeat the purpose?
Well, now that we've found each other again, I do hope I shall be seeing something of you. Your valet's unpacked for you, I suppose.
I'm afraid I don't possess one. Perhaps you'd like to do it for me.
Oh, well, this young lady might make herself useful. She's a capable child in many ways, aren't you, dear?
Mrs. Van Hopper.
That's a charming suggestion, but I'm afraid I cling to the old motto. He travels fastest who travels alone. Perhaps you've not heard of it. Good night.
Well, what do you make of that? Do you suppose that sudden departure was intended to be funny? Oh, perhaps he didn't quite realize how it looked. Poor thing. I suppose he just can't get over his wife's death. They say he simply adored her.
When I came alone to the dining room the following day, he was already there, at the next table. As I sat down, I paid the penalty of my awkwardness. I knocked over a vase of flowers, the water soaking the cloth.
Mademoiselle.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What a stupid thing to do.
You can leave that, waiter. Go and let another place at my table. Mademoiselle will have lunch with me.
Oui, monsieur.
Oh, no, I couldn't possibly.
Why not?
Oh, please don't be polite. It's very kind of you, but...
I wasn't being polite. I should have asked you to lunch with me even if you hadn't been so clumsy. Sit down. We needn't talk to each other if we don't feel like it.
Well, thank you very much.
What's happened to your friend?
Oh, she's ill in bed with a cold.
Oh. I'm sorry I was rude to you yesterday. The only excuse I can offer is that I have become boorish through living alone.
You weren't really. You just wanted to be by yourself.
Tell me, is Mrs. Van Hopper a friend of yours or just a relation?
No, she's my employer. I'm what is known as a paid companion.
Oh, I didn't know that companionship could be bought. Is that a sketching pad? Do you sketch?
Yes, a little.
Were you going sketching this afternoon?
Yes.
Where?
Oh, I haven't made up my mind.
I'll drive you somewhere in the car.
Oh, no, please don't. I didn't
Nonsense, nonsense. Order your lunch and we'll get along. You've taken long enough for that sketch. I shall expect a really fine work of art.
You're not a very easy subject. Your expression keeps changing all the time.
Does it? Well, I'd concentrate on the view instead if I were you. It's much more worthwhile. Rather reminds me of our coastline at home. Do you know Cornwall at all?
Oh, yes. Yes, I went there once on a holiday. I was in a shop there, and I saw a postcard with a beautiful house on it, right by the sea. And I asked whose house it was, and the old lady said, "That's Manderley."
Yes. Manderley is beautiful. But to me, it's just the place where I was born and have lived in all my life. Now, I don't suppose I shall ever see it again.
Oh. Well, we're lucky not to be home during the bad weather, aren't we? I can't ever remember enjoying swimming in England until June, can you? But the water's so warm here, I could stay in all day. There's a dangerous undertow, and there was a man drowned here last year, but I never have any fear of drowning. Have you?
Why did you say that?
Oh, have I said something wrong? I didn't mean to.
Come along. I'll take you home.
That night I learned the reason for his strangeness. I was late getting back to the hotel. As I opened the door of Mrs. Van Hopper's suite, I heard her talking to someone on the telephone.
Oh, yes, I knew him quite well. I knew his wife, too. She was the beautiful Rebecca Hildreth, you know, the most glamorous creature in all England. She was drowned, poor thing, while she was sailing near Manderley.
I am glad it cannot happen twice. The fever of first love. For it is a fever and a burden, too. I have forgotten much of Monte Carlo, of those morning drives with him, of where we went, of what we said. But I have not forgotten how I trembled as I sat beside him. You know, I wish there could be an invention that bottled up the memory like perfume. And then, whenever I wanted to, I could uncork the bottle and live the memory all over again.
At what particular moment in your young life would you want to keep?
Oh, all of them. All of these last few days.
Sometimes, you know, those little bottles contain demons that have a way of popping out at you, just as you're trying most desperately to forget.
Yes, of course.
Stop biting your nails.
Oh, I didn't know I was. Would you please tell me, Mr. De Winter, why you asked me to come out with you? It's obvious that you want to be kind, but why do you choose me for your charity?
I asked you to come out with me because I wanted your company. You've blotted out the past for me more than all the bright lights of Monte Carlo. But if you think I just asked you out of kindness or charity, you can get out of the car and find your own way home. Go on, open the door and get out. Here. Take my handkerchief. You better blow your nose.
Thank you, Mr. De Winter.
Please don't call me Mr. De Winter. I have a very impressive array of first names. George Fortescue Maximilian. But you needn't bother with them all at once. My family call me Maxim. Come in, come in. Well, hello. What are you doing here? Anything the matter?
I've come to say goodbye, Maxim. We're going away.
What on earth are you talking about?
But it's true. We're going now. I'm afraid. I was afraid I wouldn't see you again.
Where's she taking you to?
New York. I don't want to go. I shall hate it. I shall be miserable.
You mind if I finish shaving? I shan't be long.
But I can't stay.
Tell me something. Which would you prefer, New York or Manderley?
Oh, please don't joke about it. Mrs. Van Hopper's waiting, and I'd better say goodbye now.
I'll repeat what I said. Either you go to America with Mrs. Van Hopper, or you come home to Manderley with me.
You mean you want a secretary or something?
I'm asking you to marry me, you little fool.
Marry you?
Well, my suggestion doesn't seem to have gone at all well. I'm sorry.
Oh, but you don't understand. It's that I'm not the sort of person men marry.
What on earth do you mean?
Well, I don't belong in your sort of world, for one thing.
What is my sort of world?
Well, Manderley. Oh, you know what I mean.
Well, I'm the best judge of whether you belong there or not. Of course, if you don't love me, that's a different thing. Fine blow to my conceit, that's all.
I do love you. I love you most dreadfully. I've been crying all morning because I thought I'd never see you again.
Bless you for that. I'll remind you of this one day, and you won't believe me. It's a pity you have to grow up.
I was afraid to tell Mrs. Van Hopper, for I knew what she would say. When we were alone, she congratulated me, but I didn't like her smile.
But of course you know why he's marrying you, don't you? The fact is that empty house got on his nerves. He just couldn't go on living alone. You haven't flattered yourself that he's in love with you, I hope. Not after being married to Rebecca Hildreth, the most beautiful, the most cultured woman in all England. Oh, well, goodbye and good luck, Mrs. De Winter.
We were married that evening in a little village near the sea. And in May, we came to Manderley. We arrived early in the evening. It was raining as we drove through the high iron gates. The drive twisted and turned as a serpent. And then suddenly, there was the house, Manderley. A thing of grace and beauty, and yet somehow almost frightening. As we came into the great hall, I saw that it was crowded with people, the staff of the house and the estate. They stood silent and curious, gazing at me. And then someone advanced from the sea of faces. She was tall and gaunt, dressed in deep black, and her prominent cheekbones and hollow eyes gave her a sort of skull's face.
This is Mrs. Danvers. You don't have to worry about the house at all, darling. Mrs. Danvers takes care of everything.
Good evening, Mrs. Danvers.
Good evening, madam. I have everything in readiness for you.
Oh, that's very good of you.
Will you go to your room now, madam, or will you have tea in the library?
Why, I don't think...
The room first, Mrs. Danvers.
Yes, sir. This way, if you please, madam. I hope you'll approve the new decorations of these rooms, madam.
Oh, I didn't know that they'd been changed. What did it look like before?
It had an old paper and different hangings. It was never used much, except for occasional visitors.
Oh, then it wasn't Mr. De Winter's room originally.
No, madam. He has never used the east wing before. The only good view of the sea is from the west wing.
The room's very charming, and I'm sure that I shall be comfortable.
If there's anything you want done, madam, you have only to tell me.
Mrs. Danvers, I suppose you've been at Manderley for many years.
I came here when the first Mrs. De Winter was a bride.
I do hope we'll be friends, Mrs. Danvers. But you must be patient with me. This sort of life is new to me, and I do want to make a success of it and to make Mr. De Winter happy. So I know that I can leave all the household arrangements to you.
I hope I shall do everything to your satisfaction, madam. I have managed the house since Mrs. De Winter's death, and Mr. De Winter has never complained.
I think I'll go downstairs now.
Certainly, madam. The room in the west wing I was telling you about is there, through that door. It's not used now. It's the most beautiful room in the house, the only one that looks down across the lawns to the sea. It was Mrs. De Winter's room.
I knew even then that Mrs. Danvers despised me, standing there watching me, laughing silently at my awkwardness, telling me over and over that there had been another before me, the beautiful Rebecca Hildreth. There was everything to remind me of that. The letter R embroidered on the linens, her writing paper in the drawers of the desk, her dog who still slept outside her room. She was everywhere at Manderley. Rebecca, who had died, and who still wandered through that house. I met someone else the next morning when I came down to breakfast.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
You're Mrs. De Winter, aren't you?
Yes.
My name's Crawley. I manage the estate for Maxim. Awfully glad to meet you.
How do you do?
Fifth lot of stuff piled up while Maxim was away.
Yes, I'm sure there must have been. I do wish I could help you with some of it.
Help him? Frank never allows anyone to help him. Like an old mother hen with his bills and rents and taxes. Come on, Frank, we must go over these estimates.
I'll get my papers.
You'll find quantities of breakfast over there, darling. But you must eat it all, or cook will be mortally offended.
I'll do my best, Maxim.
Later on this afternoon, maybe, we'll take a walk around the estate. Just you and I, darling. There's a good deal I'd like you to see.
I'll be ready, Maxim. Anytime.
Come along, Jasper. Come along. Keep that coat round you, dear.
It isn't raining now, Maxim, must I?
Certainly, certainly. Can't be too careful with children.
Oh, it's glorious here. I love every foot of it, Maxim.
Jasper, here. Not that way. Jasper, come back.
He went down those steps by the cliff. Where does that lead to?
It leads to a little cove where we used to keep a boat.
Let's go down.
No, a perfectly dull and uninteresting stretch of sand, just like any other.
Oh, please, Maxim.
Some other time, darling, not today.
Listen. Is that Jasper? Well, there must be something wrong. Perhaps he's hurt himself.
No, he's all right. Leave him alone, dear.
I think I'd better go...
No, come back. Don't bother about him, I tell you. He can't come to any harm. He'll find his own way back.
Jasper? 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 Oh, there you are. What do you want in that cottage, Jasper? Come on home. Come on, Jasper.
He comes here looking for her.
Oh, I didn't know there was anybody.
I know that dog. He comes from the house. He ain't yours.
No, he's Mr. De Winter's dog.
I know that dog. He comes down looking for her.
Whose cottage is this?
Mrs. De Winter.
Oh. Come here, Jasper.
You won't tell anyone you saw me in here, will you?
Don't you belong on the estate?
Yes, but I wasn't doing nothing. I was just putting my shells away. She's gone in the sea, ain't she? She'll never come back no more.
No, she'll never come back. Come on, Jasper. Come on, boy. Maxim, here I am. Wait. Oh, Maxim, I'm sorry I was such a time.
You knew I didn't want you to go there, but you deliberately went.
Oh, why not? There was only a cottage down there and a strange man.
Well, don't go there again, do you hear?
Oh, why not?
Because I hate the place. And if you had my memories, you wouldn't go there or talk about it or even think about it.
What's the matter? Oh, I'm sorry. Maxim.
We should have stayed away. We should never have come back to Manderley. What a fool I was.
Oh, I've made you unhappy. Somehow I've hurt you. I can't bear to see you like this because I love you so much.
Do you? Do you? I've made you cry. Forgive me. I sometimes seem to fly off the handle for no reason at all, don't I? Come, we'll go home and have some tea and forget all about it.
Yes, let's forget all about it.
In a few moments, we'll bring you Act 2 of Rebecca. And now, here's Libby Collins, our Hollywood reporter, to give us the Lux Radio Theater's movie news of the week. What's the good word tonight, Libby?
The big news this week, John, is the Hollywood premiere Thursday night of the 20th Century Fox picture All About Eve. Darryl F. Zanuck can be proud of this sophisticated comedy about life behind the footlights.
It's going to be a gala event, all right. Everyone wants to see Betty Davis and Ann Baxter in two very dramatic roles.
Oh, yes. Betty is a famous star whose career is threatened by an apparently sweet and admiring young actress, played by Ann Baxter. Almost too late, she finds she's befriended a ruthless schemer with no scruples about stealing her career and the man she loves.
Anne turns out to be a rather unsympathetic character, doesn't she?
Yes, indeed.
But she's certainly easy on the eyes.
Oh, and what a glamour girl she is in All About Eve. She has charm and vivacity, too. That Lux complexion of hers never looked lovelier than it does in the close-ups.
Camera close-ups are so revealing. That's why, of course, so many famous stars depend on Lux soap beauty care.
Yes, John. Screen stars can't take chances with million-dollar complexions. Lux soap gives delicate skin the protecting care it needs. No wonder stars like Ann Baxter wouldn't be without it.
There's something about that active lather. It leaves skin looking so fresh.
All you do is smooth on that rich, active lather. Work it well in, rinse, and then pat with a soft towel to dry. That's Ann Baxter's daily care, and I think every woman who tries it will be delighted with the new beauty active lather facials give her skin.
That's a smart tip, Libby. Lux soap is as gentle as fine a soap as you can buy for complexion care. Why not get Hollywood's own beauty soap tomorrow? Remember, 9 out of 10 screen stars use fragrant white Lux toilet soap. Now, our producer, Mr. William Keeley.
Act 2 of Rebecca, starring Laurence Olivier as Maxim and Vivien Leigh as Mrs. De Winter.
The weather was wet and cold for almost a week, and we didn't go down to the beach again. But I couldn't forget the dark, lost look in Maxim's eyes when we came up the path through the woods. It was my fault. I had gone down to that cottage. I seemed to have opened up a road into the past, and now, because of it, there was a barrier between us. I began to dread any mention of the sea, until one morning in the library, I was alone with Frank Crawley.
Oh, but you're not disturbing me, Mrs. De Winter? Please, if there's something I can explain about the estate.
Well, I was down at the cottage on the beach the other day, Mr. Crawley. The place seems to be going to rack and ruin. Are those all Rebecca's things down there?
Yes. Yes, they are.
What did she use the cottage for?
The boat used to be moored near there.
The boat? Oh, was that the boat that she was sailing in when she was drowned?
Yes, it capsized and sank, and she was washed overboard.
Where did they find her?
Near Edgecombe, about 40 miles up channel. About 2 months afterwards. Maxim went up to identify her. It was horrible for him.
Yes, it must have been. Mr. Crawley, please don't think me morbidly curious, but would you answer just one more question?
If it's something I'm able to answer.
Tell me, what was Rebecca really like?
I suppose she was the most beautiful creature I ever saw.
Maxim had to go up to London at the end of June, some business at the estate. Frank Crawley had gone along with him, and I was alone at Manderley. I was surprised one evening to hear voices coming from the west wing, from the room that had been Rebecca's. I recognized one as Mrs. Danvers. The other was a man's voice, a stranger.
I really don't think it was wise for you to come here, Mr. Jack.
Oh, nonsense, nonsense. It's been just like coming back home. I must say I feel a little like the poor relations sneaking around through back doors. Well, toodaloo, Danny.
Goodbye, Mr. Jack. And please be careful.
I will, don't worry. Oh, hello.
Good evening.
Oh, Danny, all your precautions were in vain. The mistress of the house was hiding behind the door.
Oh, I wasn't really. I heard voices
What
in
about
here.
presenting me to the bride, Danny?
This is Mr. Favell, madam.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Won't you have some tea or something?
Now, isn't that a charming invitation? I've been asked to stay to tea, Danny.
It's rather late.
Oh, well, perhaps you're right. And we mustn't lead the bride astray, must we? Oh, goodbye. Oh, and I know what was wrong with our introduction. Danny didn't tell you, did she? I'm Rebecca's favorite cousin. Toodaloo.
The man went quickly down the stairs, and Mrs. Danvers went after him. I had a terrifying impulse to see what lay behind the door in front of me, the door of Rebecca's room. I pushed it open slowly. I could hear the sea plainly through the window. I had expected to see the furniture swathed in dust sheets, but nothing was covered up. There were flowers on the dressing table, a satin dressing gown on the chair, and beneath a pair of bedroom slippers. And then, suddenly, the door closed behind me.
Do you wish anything, madam?
No, I just came in...
You've always wanted to see this room, haven't you? Why did you never ask me to show it to you? It's a lovely room, isn't it? The most beautiful room you've ever seen. Everything is kept just as Mrs. De Winter liked it. Nothing has been altered since that last night. This is where I keep her clothes. You would like to see them, wouldn't you? Feel this wrap. It was a Christmas present from Mr. De Winter. He was always giving her expensive gifts the whole year round. You wouldn't think she'd been gone so long, would you? Sometimes when I walk along the corridor, I fancy I hear her just behind me. That quick, light step. I couldn't mistake it anywhere. It's not only in this room, it's in all the rooms in the house. I can almost hear it now. Do you believe the dead come back and watch the living?
No, I don't believe it.
Sometimes I wonder if she doesn't come back here to Manderley and watch you and Mr. De Winter together. You look tired. Why don't you stay here a while and rest? Listen to the sea. It's so soothing.
No.
Listen to it. Listen to the sea.
I won't listen. I won't. Maxim, I'm so glad you're home again.
Hey, you're choking me.
How am I?
Well, what have you been doing with yourself?
Oh, darling, I've been thinking. Could we have a costume ball, just as you used to?
Now, what put that idea into your mind?
Nothing. I just feel that we ought to do something to make people feel that Manderley is the same as it always was. Oh, please, darling, could we?
All right, if you think you'd enjoy it. You'd better get Mrs. Danvers to help you, hadn't you?
No, I don't need Mrs. Danvers to help me. I can do it by myself, Maxim.
Oh. All right, my sweet, I'm sure you can.
But Mrs. Danvers did help me. It was she who suggested that I design my costume after one of the family portraits in the gallery. A lovely young woman in a white dress with great puffed sleeves and a hat with gay ribbons. When the night of the party arrived, I could hardly contain myself for excitement, for I'd kept the costume as a surprise for Maxim. I ran quickly down the stairs, and then I waited with the clapping and the laughter that would greet me. Suddenly, they were all quiet. Nobody clapped. Nobody moved. And then Maxim was coming towards me, his face white, his eyes blazing.
What the devil do you think you're doing?
Maxim, it's a picture, the one in the gallery. Why,
Well, go and
what
take
have
it
I
off.
done?
Go and take it off. Doesn't matter what you put on, anything will do. What are you standing there for? Didn't you hear what I said? Go upstairs and take it off.
May I help you with another gown, madam?
No, thank you, Mrs. Danvers.
Mr. De Winter was upset. I watched you just now, madam. I watched you go down the stairs, just as I watched her a year ago. Even in the same dress, you couldn't compare with her.
The same dress. You knew it. You knew that she wore it, and yet you deliberately suggested I wear it. Why do you hate me? What have I done to you that you should hate me so?
You tried to take her place. You let him marry you. I've seen his face, his eyes. They're the same as those first weeks after she died. I used to listen to him walking up and down, all night long, night after night, thinking of her, suffering torture because he'd lost her.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
You thought you could be Mrs. De Winter, live in her house, walk in her steps, take the things that were hers. But she's too strong for you. You can't fight her. No one ever got the better of her. Never, never. She was beaten in the end, but it wasn't a man. It wasn't a woman. It was the sea.
Oh, stop it. Stop. Oh,
You're overwrought, madam. I'll open a window for you. A little air will do you good. Come and stand here, madam. Don't be afraid. Now look down there. Isn't the sea lovely? Why don't you go? Why don't you leave Manderley? He doesn't need you. He's got his memories. You've nothing to stay for. You've nothing to live for, really, have you? Look down there. It's easy, isn't it? Why don't you? Why don't you? Go on. Don't be afraid. Why don't you jump?
What is it? What's that noise? Maxim! 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 Where are you? Maxim! What is it, Frank? What's happened?
Shipwreck.
What's happened?
There's a ship aground sending up rockets. Robert, notify the Coast Guard. Shipwreck.
Frank, have you seen Maxim on the beach?
Not since half an hour ago.
He hasn't been in the house all night. I'm afraid something might have happened to him. Frank, what's the matter? You look terribly worried.
Well, the diver who went down to inspect the bottom of the ship came across the hull of another boat. A little sailboat.
Frank, is it
Yes, it's Rebecca's boat.
Rebecca's? Oh, why did they have to find it? Why couldn't they have left it there in peace at the bottom of the sea? Poor Maxim. It will be so hard on him.
Yes, it's going to bring it all back again. And worse than before.
I searched the beach frantically for Maxim, but there was no sign of him. And suddenly I came upon the boathouse, Rebecca's cottage. There was a light burning dimly in the window. I pushed open the door, and there, in the glow of the dying fire, I saw the tortured face of Maxim.
Hello. Come in.
Maxim, you haven't had any sleep. Have you forgiven me?
Forgiven you?
For last night. For my stupidity about the costume.
Oh, that. I'd forgotten.
Oh, Maxim, can't we start all over again? I don't ask that you should love me. I won't ask impossible things. But I'll be your friend and companion. I'll be happy with that.
You love me very much, don't you? But it's too late, my darling. We've lost our little chance of happiness.
No, Maxim.
Yes.
No.
It's all over now. Rebecca has won. Her shadow has been between us all the time, keeping us from one another. She knew this would happen.
What are you saying?
They sent a diver down. He found another boat.
I know. Rebecca's boat.
Yes. The diver made another discovery. He broke one of the ports and looked into the cabin. There was a body in there.
A body? Then she wasn't alone. There was someone sailing with her.
You don't understand. There was no one with her. It's Rebecca's body lying there on the cabin floor.
No.
The woman that was washed up at Edgecombe. The woman that is now buried in the family crypt. That was not Rebecca. That was the body of some unknown woman, unclaimed, belonging nowhere. I identified it, but I knew it wasn't Rebecca. I knew where Rebecca's body was, lying on that cabin floor on the bottom of the sea.
Maxim, how did you know?
Because I put it there.
You?
Will you look into my eyes and tell me that you love me now?
Maxim.
See, I was right. It's too late.
No, it's not too late. You're not to say that. We can't lose each other now. We must be together always, always.
We may only have a few hours, a few days.
Oh, Maxim, why didn't you tell me before?
Sometimes I nearly did, but you never seemed close enough.
But how could we be close when I knew you were always thinking of Rebecca? How could I even ask you to love me when I knew that you loved Rebecca still?
What are you talking about? You thought I loved Rebecca? I hated her.
Hated her?
Oh, I was carried away by her, enchanted by her, as everyone was. But I never had a moment's happiness with her. She was incapable of love, or tenderness, or decency.
You didn't love her?
Remember that cliff where you first saw me in Monte Carlo? Well, I went there with Rebecca on our honeymoon. That was where I found out about her. 4 days after we were married. She stood there, laughing, her black hair blowing in the wind, and told me all about herself. Things I'll never tell a living soul. I wanted to kill her. I'll make a bargain with you, she said. You'd look rather foolish trying to divorce me now after 4 days of marriage. So I'll play the part of a devoted wife, mistress of your precious Manderley. And people will visit us and envy us and say we're the luckiest, happiest couple in the country. What a grand joke it'll be. What a triumph. I should never have accepted her dirty bargain, but I did. And I kept it. So did she, apparently. But after a while, she began to grow careless. She took a flat in London, and she'd stay away for days at a time. Then she started to bring her friends down here. I warned her, but she only shrugged her shoulders. Then there was a cousin of hers, a man named Favel.
Yes, I know him. He came the day you went to London.
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't like to. I thought it would remind you of Rebecca.
Remind me? As if I needed reminding. Favel used to visit her here in this cottage. I found out about it, and I warned her that if he came here again, I'd shoot them both. One night, when I found that she'd come back quietly from London, I thought that Favel was with her. I decided to come down here and have it out with both of them. But she was alone. She was lying on the divan. She looked ill. Queer. Suddenly she got up, started to walk toward me. "When I have a child," she said, "neither you nor anyone else can ever prove it wasn't yours. You'd like to have an heir, wouldn't you, Max, for your precious Manderley?" And she started to laugh. "How funny," she said. "I'll be the perfect mother just as I've been the perfect wife. And no one will ever know." She was face to face with me. She was smiling. "Well, Max, what are you going to do about it? Aren't you going to kill me?" I suppose I went mad for a moment. I must have struck her. She stood staring at me. She looked almost triumphant. And then she started toward me again, smiling. Suddenly she stumbled and fell. When I looked down, ages afterwards it seemed, she was lying on the floor. She'd struck her head on a heavy piece of ship's tackle. I remember wondering why she was still smiling. And then I realized she was dead.
But you didn't kill her. It was an accident.
Who would believe me? I lost my head. I knew I had to do something, anything. I carried her out to the boat. I put her in the cabin. When the boat seemed a safe distance from the shore, I took a spike and drove it again and again through the planking of the hull. I opened up the seacocks, and the water began to come in fast. Then I climbed over into the dinghy and pulled away. Then I saw the boat keel over and sink. It started to rain.
Maxim, does anyone else know of this?
No one.
Then you must explain it. It's got to be the body of someone you've never seen before.
No, they're bound to know her. Her rings and bracelets, she always wore them. They'll identify her body. Then they'll remember that other woman. The other woman buried in the crypt.
Maxim.
I've done a very selfish thing in marrying you. I've loved you, my darling. I shall always love you. But I've known all along that Rebecca would win in the end.
No, she hasn't won. No matter what happens now, she hasn't won.
Hello, Frank. Who? Colonel Julian? Well, Yes. Well, tell him I'll meet him there as soon as I possibly can.
What's happened?
Colonel Julian called. He's the chief constable of the county. He wants to know if I could possibly have made a mistake about that other body.
In a few moments, we'll return with the third act of Rebecca. Acting in a school play often leads to more than local fame. The guest I've invited tonight, Miss Barbara Rush, really began her professional career with her part in a class play at Santa Barbara State College. That so, Barbara?
Yes, Mr. Keeley, because it got me a scholarship at the Pasadena Playhouse.
Where so many studios have discovered fresh new talent.
Well, that's how it turned out for me. One night when I was appearing in Antony and Cleopatra, a Paramount talent scout saw me and signed me up.
I'm sure you made a lovely Cleopatra. Have you any particular ambition in pictures, Barbara?
Well, to be a good enough actress to play different kinds of roles, Mr. Keeley. I'm thinking of Betty Hutton's new Paramount Technicolor musical, Let's Dance.
And believe it or not, Betty has never danced on the screen before.
And imagine all those intricate dance routines she does with Fred Astaire.
Yes, Betty's certainly a remarkably versatile star. You know, you have to be good to be Fred Astaire's partner.
They make a terrific team in Let's Dance, as they sing, dance, and romance.
And Betty lives up to her reputation as a comedian, too.
That's a hilarious scene when she makes up her mind to sleep in the bathtub.
Sounds very uncomfortable.
Well, it was only for a few minutes, Mr. Kennedy. Afterwards, she could take plenty of time to relax in her own bathtub in her Lux Soap Beauty Bath.
Than which there's nothing more refreshing.
Yes, that big new bath-sized cake is so luxurious. And I love the Lux Soap perfume. It leaves such a delicate fragrance on the skin.
Yes, screen stars say this beauty bath makes them sure of all over Lux loveliness. Thank you, Miss Barbara Rush, for coming tonight. And now, a Hollywood beauty hint to women everywhere. Try this generous satin-smooth bath-size Lux toilet soap. You'll enjoy the creamy, abundant lather, the flower-like perfume. 9 out of 10 screen stars use Lux toilet soap. We pause now for station identification. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The curtain rises on Act 3 of Rebecca, starring Laurence Olivier as Maxime de Winter and Vivien Leigh as Mrs. de Winter.
The body they had found in the boat was identified as Rebecca de Winter. There had to be an inquest, of course. Maxim was calm, almost too calm. I think that frightened me even more.
I'm sorry to drag you back for further questioning, Mr. De Winter, but you've heard the statement of the boat builder, Mr. Tabb. I wonder if you can help us in any way.
I'm afraid not.
The holes in the planking were evidently made from the inside. Can you think of any reason for that?
Oh, of course I can't think of any reason.
Then, since Mrs. De Winter went sailing alone, are we to believe that she drove those holes herself?
You may believe whatever you like.
Can you enlighten us as to why Mrs. De Winter should have wanted to end her own life?
I know of no reason whatever.
Mr. De Winter, however painful it may be, I have to ask you a very personal question. Were relations between you and the late Mrs. De Winter perfectly happy? Once again, were relations between you and...
I won't stand this any longer, and you might as well know...
Mrs. De Winter! Oh, well, somebody quickly...
We'll adjourn until after luncheon.
Darling, you're all right. Frank, help me. I'll take her outside. Careful, darling. There's no rush. I'll take you to the car.
It was very foolish of me, fainting like that.
Hello.
Maxim, it's Fauvel.
And how does the bride find herself today?
What do you want, Fauvel?
How are you, Max? I was rather worried about you when I heard about the inquest. That's why I came down.
I'm touched by your solicitude, but
My
if you don't
guess
mind...
is they'll turn in a verdict of suicide. And that is, of course, unless something unforeseen occurs.
What do you mean?
Well, I have a strong feeling that before the day is out, somebody's going to make use of that rather expressive, though old-fashioned term, foul play.
Go on.
You see, Max, I find myself in a rather awkward position. You've only got to read this note to understand. It's from Rebecca. She wrote it to me the day she died. Oh, I'm not going to bother you with the contents now, but I can assure you that it's not the note of a woman who intends to drown herself the same night. You know, Max, I've often wondered what it would be like to retire to the country. Have a nice little place with a few acres of shooting. I've never figured out what it would cost a year, but I'd like to talk about it with you.
Darling, Mr. Fauvel and I have a little business transaction on hand. I think we'd better conduct it over at the inn. They may have a private room there.
Maxim.
You all right now, dear?
Yes, but
Well, Frank will be here in a moment. Ask him to find Colonel Julian. Then bring them both over to the inn immediately. Come on, Fauvel, let's go. Colonel Julian, this is Mr. Fauvel.
Oh, I know Colonel Julian. We're old friends, aren't we?
Good morning. And since you're old friends, I assume you also know that he's head of the police here. I think he might be interested to hear your proposition.
I don't know what you mean. I only want to see justice done, Colonel. The evidence suggested certain possible theories concerning Rebecca's death. One of them, of course, is suicide. And now I have a little note here which puts that possibility quite out of court. Will you read it, Colonel?
Jack, darling, I've just seen the doctor, and I'm going to Manderley right away. I shall be at the cottage all this evening and shall leave the door open for you. I have something terribly important to tell you. Rebecca.
Now, does that look like the note of a woman who had made up her mind to kill herself? Now, come, Colonel, as an officer of the law, don't you feel that there's some slight grounds for suspicion?
Of murder?
Well, what else?
It's blackmail, pure and simple.
Blackmail's not so pure nor so simple, Mr. Crawley. Mr. Fauvel, perhaps you can provide us also with a motive.
I knew you were going to bring that up, Colonel. Yes, I'll supply that, too.
Maxim, what's he going to do?
You come in, Mrs. Danvers. Thank you. Colonel Julian, Mrs. Danvers. I believe you know everyone else, Danny.
Mrs. Danvers, there are a few questions...
No offense, Colonel, but I think if I put this to Danny, she'll understand it more easily. Danny, who was Rebecca's doctor?
Mrs. De Winter always had Dr. McLean from the village.
No, you heard. I said Rebecca's doctor in London. We know that Rebecca went to a doctor in London on the last day of her life. Who was it?
I don't know.
Oh, I understand, Danny. You're trying to defend her. But that's what I'm doing.
Mrs. Danvers, it has been suggested that Mrs. De Winter was deliberately murdered.
Murdered?
There you have it in a nutshell, Danny. But there's one more thing you'll want to know. The name of the murderer. George Fortescue Maximilian De Winter. Well, Danny?
There was a doctor. Mrs. De Winter sometimes went to him privately.
What was his name?
Dr. Baker. 165 Goldhawk Road, Shepherd's Bush.
There you are, Colonel. There's where you'll find your motive. He'll tell you why Rebecca went to him, to confirm the fact that she was going to have a child, a sweet, curly-headed little child. She told Max about it. And so, like the gentleman of the old school that he is, he killed her.
Maxim, I'm afraid we shall have to question this, Dr. Baker.
I'm ready to leave now, if you wish.
Maxim, let me go with you.
Please, darling, wait for me at Manderley. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
You're still sure you never had a patient by the name of Rebecca de Winter, Doctor?
Never, Colonel Julian. Oh, here are all the appointments for that day. Ross, Campbell, Stedall, Perino, Danvers, Matthews.
Danny? What the devil?
You read that name again. Did you say Danvers?
Yes, Mr. De Winter. I had a Mrs. Danvers for 3 o'clock.
What did she look like? Can you remember?
Yes, I remember her quite well. She was a very beautiful woman, tall, dark, exquisitely dressed.
Rebecca.
The lady must have used an assumed name, Dr. Baker.
Is that so? Well, this is a surprise. I'd known her for some time.
What was the matter with her?
My dear sir, there are certain
Could
ethics.
you possibly supply a reason, Dr. Baker, for Mrs. de Winter's suicide?
For her murder, you mean? She was going to have a child, wasn't she? Come on, out with it.
No, she was not, Mr. Pavel. She was very seriously ill.
She was not going to have a child.
That was what she thought, but my diagnosis was quite different. She wanted the truth, and I told her. She had only a few months to live.
A few months?
Perhaps even less. There was nothing that could be done, nothing that she could do, except wait.
Did she say anything when you told her?
She smiled in a queer sort of way, and... Oh, yes, I remember she said something that struck me as being very peculiar at the time. When I told her it was a matter of months, she said, "Oh, no, Doctor. Not that long."
Thank you. You've been very kind. You've told us all we wanted to know. I should like to have a talk with you, Mr. Favell.
I didn't know that...
Will we be needed any further at the inquest, Colonel Julian?
No, I can see to it that Maxim's not troubled any further.
Thank you, Colonel. Frank?
Yes?
There's something you don't know.
Oh, no, there isn't.
Yes, there is. I didn't kill her, Frank. But I know now that when she told me about the child, she wanted me to kill her. She lied on purpose. She foresaw the whole thing. That's why she stood there laughing.
Don't think about it anymore. What's the matter, Maxim? Why did you stop?
Well, what time is it?
Oh, it must be 3 or 4. Why?
Look at the sky. Over that way. Can't be the dawn breaking over there.
Hardly. Perhaps it's the Northern Lights, but it's in the winter that you see them, isn't it?
They aren't the Northern Lights. That's Manderley. It's burning. Robert, have you seen Mrs. De Winter? Where is she?
Maxim, here. Oh, thank heaven you've come back
Are
to
you
me.
all right?
Yes, I'm all right, but Mrs. Danvers, she's gone mad. She set the fire. She said she'd rather destroy Manderley than see us happy here.
There she is, at the window, the west wing.
Maxim, she'll be killed. Last night I dreamt I went to Manderley again. As I stood there, hushed and still, I could swear that the house was not an empty shell, but lived and breathed as it had long ago. But Manderley is no more, and we are happy now, Maxim and I, for all our fears and suffering lie buried in its ruins.
That was Rebecca on Lux Radio Theater, right here on Wireless Theater on Sandcastle Radio. What a stunning production, romantic, haunting, and filled with suspense. Laurence Olivier and Vivien Leigh brought such depth and intensity to this story, making it a truly unforgettable journey back to Manderley. Now, we shift gears a little. From mystery and shadows to laughter and love, up next is the very first episode of My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball and Richard Denning. This delightful radio comedy follows Liz and George Cooper as they navigate married life with plenty of hilarious misadventures along the way. And this show is especially important in television history because it became the foundation for I Love Lucy. Lucille Ball took everything that worked here, the timing, the character, and the comedic style, and brought it to television. And of course, she famously insisted that her real-life husband, Desi Arnaz, be cast alongside her, and together they went on to revolutionize television, pioneering the multi-camera filming technique in front of a live studio audience and helping establish the model for syndication that is still used today. It all started here on the radio. So sit back and relax and get ready to laugh. Here's the very first episode of My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball and Richard Denning.
We present My Favorite Husband, a new series based on Isabel Scott Rorick's gay, sophisticated Mr. and Mrs. Cougat, starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning. 10 years ago, the town's most eligible bachelor, George Cougat, married socially prominent Elizabeth Elliott. The lavish wedding kept the society columns all over the country in copy for weeks. The New Yorker said,
"The bride and groom were dressed to the nth degree of smartness. Best man was a polo pony."
The Hearst papers said,
"The bride and groom were dressed handsomely in attracted comment from guest Douglas MacArthur."
And the Reader's Digest said, "The bride and groom were dressed." Well, after the honeymoon, George sold his polo pony, bought a stylish suburban home, took the first job that came along, 5th vice president of a bank. And now the Cougats are just George and Liz, two people who live together and like it. George says,
"When I married Liz, she didn't know a thing about keeping house. She couldn't cook, she couldn't sew, she couldn't clean. But later she overcame this lack of domesticity in a most ingenious manner."
Liz says,
"I got a maid."
And now, let's take a peek at the Cougats. It's early morning, and there's husband George at the breakfast table. But where's wife, Liz? Oh, there she is upstairs in the bedroom with Katie, the maid. Well, this is certainly unusual. Liz is getting into a formal evening gown. Let me check again. It's only 5 minutes after 9. Well, surely there's a reason for wearing an evening gown at this early hour.
"Oh, just a little more, Katie. Can you get the zipper up now?" "Yes, ma'am. Oh, the zipper's up." "Oh, how does it look, Katie? Would you consider it too slinky?"
"Well, there's hardly enough of it to tell." "If you'll pardon me, Mrs. Cougat, I've seen more cloth on a Roquefort cheese."
"It isn't as skimpy as all that. Now, where's my corsage?"
"Oh, here it is, ma'am."
"I'll just pin it on here." "No, maybe here."
"Oh, what's wrong, Mrs. Cougat?"
"There's no place to pin it."
"I'll get you a gown that has a little more to it, Mrs. Cougat. But then..."
"Then what, Kitty?"
"You are having your portrait painted today, aren't you?"
"Yes."
"Well, then maybe you'd better wear the gown you have on."
"Why?"
"Well, as long as you're paying for a portrait, you might as well have as much of you in the picture as possible."
"No, Katie, we might move to Boston someday, and I wouldn't want my portrait banned."
"Oh, here's a more sensible gown, ma'am. Have you told Mr. Cougat about the painter coming today?"
"Not yet, Katie. I'll tell him at breakfast. Now hurry and get me out of this tight thing. I feel like a 10-inch weenie in a 5-inch roll." Good morning, George, darling.
Good morning, Liz. You're looking very...
George, what's wrong?
That evening gown.
Well, you've seen me wearing an evening gown before.
Well, I've seen you wearing galoshes, too, but not at breakfast.
Of course not. It never rains under the table. Darling, the reason I'm wearing this gown is because I'm going to have my portrait painted. The artist is coming this morning.
Having your portrait painted?
Mm-hmm.
What in the world for?
Well, Alice Sturm had herself sketched, so...
Alice Sturm, I might have known. The old story of keeping up with the Joneses.
It's nothing like that, George. This is entirely different. This is keeping up with the Sturmses.
Darling, when Alice Sturm gave a party for an opera star, we had to give one for the Hall Johnson Choir. When Alice goes to Catalina, we have to go to Hawaii. Believe me, the day Alice Sturm has quintuplets, I want to be in Mexico.
You do? Well, what about me?
And just where is this masterpiece going to be painted?
Right here, and by a very good artist, too. His name is Damon Welch. He'll be here in a little while.
I get a kick out of those artist characters. I can hardly wait to see him. He'll probably be wearing a pink beret and have a rose clinched between his teeth. Long artistic fingers hanging down and sticking in the tops of his shoes.
No. I heard Damon Welch is different from other artists, George. They say he's very big and strong and muscular, like, who's that rugged, tall actor in the movies? You know, the one with the big arms and broad shoulders?
Marjorie Main.
No, Victor Mature.
Oh, well, don't be silly, Liz. Artists are all the same. They wear berets, live in attics, and smell of spiders.
Hello, George, Liz.
Oh, it's Corey. Come on up, Corey.
Cartwright here, bachelor deluxe, damsel delight, the kind of man you'd like to marry your sister.
If you hated your sister.
How are you this morning, party boy?
No party last night, George, but did I meet a beautiful creature? She had a smile like Lana Turner, a voice like Dinah Shore, and she kissed like Paulette Goddard.
What do? Date her or buy tickets to her?
Don't speak lightly of this woman, Liz, for I think that at last Corey Cartwright is in love.
You, Corey?
Yes, George. I feel that this is the real thing. I think I shall marry this girl.
Corey, that's wonderful. What's her name? Where does she live?
Darn, I knew I forgot something. Hey, Liz, I just noticed you're wearing an evening gown.
Yes, do you like it?
It's nice, but isn't this awfully late to be getting home?
Oh.
Liz is having her portrait painted, Corey. Some artist named Damon Welch is coming over this morning.
Damon Welch?
You've heard of him, Corey?
Heard of him? That's all Alice Sturm talks about since he sketched her. I hear he has big blue eyes, curly hair, muscles galore, a tan complexion, and stands about 12 feet tall.
Really now, Corey, 12 feet tall.
Maybe it is a slight exaggeration, but I understand that before he painted portraits, he used to paint rooftops. Without a ladder.
Well, anybody could do that if they had a long brush.
Or a short house.
Well, what do I care what he's like? Excuse me, I have to make a phone call.
Who are you calling this early, darling?
The time operator. My watch has been acting up again.
Well, maybe Corey has the right time.
No, I left my watch home on my other wrist.
At the tone, the time will be 9:42 and 1/4.
9:42. Have to be getting down to the bank.
Right with you, George. I have a luncheon date with a girl who was a gorgeous blonde yesterday, and I'm anxious to find out what she is today.
Kiss me goodbye, George. Your kisses give me strength for the day.
When Corey Cartwright kisses them, they stay charged up for a month.
Bye, darling.
Bye-bye, Liz.
Bye.
Are you really going to the bank today, George, or are you just faking?
Huh? What are you talking about?
With that Damon Welch coming to your house today, I figured maybe you're going to sneak out and hide in the garage.
Oh, I'd forgotten all about it. Doesn't worry me in the least.
It would if you heard what Howie Sturm calls that artist.
Why, what does he call him?
A weasel with an easel.
Come on, get in the car, Corey.
Hey, don't start the motor yet, George. The artist just pulled up in your driveway. Maybe we can get a look at him.
Good. I'm still betting he has a rose between his teeth.
He's getting out of his car. Holy mackerel, George. He looks like the Empire State Building with a turtleneck sweater.
Oh, he's not so much. I bet he pads that sweater with cotton.
If he does, he must have the whole plantation and Uncle Tom's cabin under there. Look at those shoulders, George, and that chest.
Corey, it doesn't take much to have broad shoulders and a big chest. All you need are muscles. Let's go.
Did you see that thick neck, George? Those pretty blue eyes.
Well, so what? My neck isn't as thick, maybe, but I have a nice neck. And look at my Adam's apple, Corey. Oh, that guy didn't have anywhere near the Adam's apple I have.
Oh, if there's anything that'll keep a home together, it's a big Adam's apple.
And as far as his blue eyes are concerned, my eyes are blue, too. Look at my eyes, Corey. See the pretty blue?
It's kind of hard to see the blue right now, George. Your face is so green.
All right, woman, face to the left. I cannot paint your portrait unless you cooperate.
Mr. Welch, I told you a dozen times my name is Elizabeth Cougat, not woman.
Very well, Mrs. Cougat. Now be quiet, woman.
Well, one consolation, at least you know what I am.
Your dress gives you away. I don't like your nose. I shall not paint it that way.
But I like my nose. It's a good nose. Don't change it. I've had it so long now, it seems like almost a part of me.
Be still, woman.
You're very rough, Mr. Welch.
Woman, you're looking at a man who's painted the forests of Oregon and at the same time worked as a lumberjack. Sawing, climbing, cutting, and chopping. One day, the man next to me was crushed by a falling redwood. I've seen many rough things. This is a man's world. That's why I'm rough.
Did it kill him, the man the tree fell on?
To coin a quaint old phrase, he was a real gone lumberjack.
You know, Mr. Welch, you and my husband have a lot in common. He lives a rugged life, too.
What does your husband do?
He's a banker.
Oh, that is rugged.
It's plenty rugged. He goes to work every morning at 10 and doesn't get home until after 3.
Just what's rugged about that?
He has an uncomfortable office.
Liz, are you here?
Oh, you're home early, darling.
Hi, honey. How's the portrait coming? All finished, huh?
Oh, no, Damon will be back tomorrow.
Damon? You call him Damon?
Yes, now. He was terribly cold at first, but he warmed up.
How warm did he get?
Oh, George, I've just got to tell you all about him. You wouldn't believe that just an artist could have lived so much.
Too bad he lived so long.
What'd you say, dear?
I said too bad he had to run along.
You know, men certainly are misleading. Take Damon, for instance. There he is, an artist, but he's worked in the Oregon forest, and believe it or not, he's chopped down giant redwood trees.
Well, I cut down the tree in the yard, the one that made the lawn so unsightly.
That wasn't a tree, dear. That was a laundry pole.
Well, it was a tree once.
Did you notice Damon when you were leaving this morning? He came in right after you'd left with Corey.
Yes, I think I did. He was struggling to get his car door open. Didn't seem to have much strength. A tall, unhealthy-looking chap, as I recall. A padded sweater.
Damon? Oh, George, I don't think so. He's huge with big muscles and a terrific tan.
Yes, Liz, but I'm sure that under that tan there's a naturally pale face.
George, what are you looking for?
Oh, nothing. Oh, say, look at this. My old photograph album. Look here. This picture of me at the beach. You notice the muscles?
Oh, yes. That was the day you and Jimmy Paterno and Howie Sturm and the whole gang made the human pyramid.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of strength to support all those men.
Yes, it does. Look at my muscles.
Oh, there you are, right on top.
Oh, it takes a lot of strength to stay on top. There was quite a breeze that day.
Here's the picture I like. You and me in a rowboat at Simmons Park. Look, your sleeves are rolled up. Say, your arms were pretty big.
Of course. Of course.
I can't remember why I was rowing.
Well, I was saving my strength for the potato race. Are you sure you love me, Liz?
Oh, silly. Of course I love you. Why shouldn't I love you? Kiss me.
Feel those strong arms around you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm plenty strong, Liz. Way back in kindergarten, I used to beat up all the little kids.
I'll just bet you still could. Kiss me again, sweetheart.
Liz, Are you positive you love me? I'm the only one? Nobody else?
Oh, don't talk such nonsense. Just hug me tighter. Make believe I'm a tube of toothpaste and pop my cap off.
Oh, that's swell. I feel great now.
Oh, George, I was thinking today, you don't have any hobbies. I believe I know of an interesting one for you.
No hobbies? I have my bird collection. 6 starlings and a dicky bird. What did you have in mind?
Why don't you take up painting as a hobby?
Painting. Oh, Liz, I'm going to bed.
Going to bed? Don't you want your dinner?
I won't need any dinner. I'll just go upstairs, pull the covers over my head, and eat my heart out.
You are listening to My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning. This is the story of my favorite husband, George Cugat, and his favorite wife, Liz, who, like most married couples, alternate in making each other first happy and then miserable. Well, at the moment, Liz is in the middle of having her portrait painted by the handsome and virile artist, Damon Welch. This makes Liz quite happy, and George quite miserable. Now George thinks this is quite wrong, and chances are he's quite right. And so he's decided it's quite time he did something about it. It's the next morning. Quite.
George, darling, you aren't eating your breakfast.
Oh, I'm not very hungry, Liz. Didn't sleep last night. I'm going to stay home today.
Stay home? George, are you ill?
Yeah, that's it. I'm sick. Awfully sick.
What's wrong?
Oh, I don't know, Liz. Maybe it's painter's colic.
Painter's colic?
Well, that is, the inside of my mouth feels like a brush.
I'd better call Dr. Buell.
What do I want with a doctor?
Well, you just said you were sick.
Oh, yeah. Call the doctor.
Oh, it's Damon. Katie!
I saw him coming, Mrs. Cougar. Oh, good morning, Mr. Wells.
Good morning, woman. Step aside and let genius enter.
I wish he'd slammed the door on his genius.
Good morning, woman.
Good morning, Damon. This is my husband, George.
You may just call me Man.
George isn't feeling well, Damon. I'm going to call the doctor.
What's wrong with him? He looks well enough. Trouble with you, Cougar, is that soft, decadent living has finally caught up with you. You should get out of doors, do some exercises. Run the mile, do some chin-ups, push-ups, chop some wood, mow the lawn, pull some weights.
Tote that barge, lift that bale.
Oh. Liz, call the doctor now. I'm worn out.
All right, George. Let me have a look down your throat.
Certainly, Dr. Buell.
Dark down there. Don't swallow, George. This is my best flashlight. There's nothing wrong there. Exactly what seems to be the trouble, George?
Well, Doctor, I feel kind of things. First, it starts, then it stops, then it goes again, then it backs up, and then it twists completely around. What does it sound like to you?
A woman driver. Come on now, George. Tell me, what's wrong?
Well, Doctor, you see, Liz is having her portrait painted by some artist who has muscles so big they get up and walk around, and I just...
Oh, I believe I can diagnose your case now, George. Acute jealousy-itis.
Is that anything like borderline anemia?
Jealousy-itis is serious only if it isn't checked early. Fortunately, I believe I have with me the very thing you need to snap you out of it. Miss McCarthy, I just happen to have my nurse with me.
Nurse? I don't need a nurse.
Yes, Doctor?
Marianne, this is Mr. Cugat, our newest patient.
I tell you I don't need it. Oh, how do you do? Forgive me for not standing up in bed, but I only have on the pajama tops.
The patient's ill enough
enough to require a nurse, Doctor?
Well, he said he wasn't. What about it, George?
Oh, I ain't long for this world.
Sit still, woman. I cannot paint your portrait unless you relax. I don't make moving pictures, you know.
Well, when are you going to paint in my hair? You still have me bald-headed. I don't like myself bald-headed. I look like my mother was frightened by Guy Kibbe.
I'll paint in your hair when I see fit, woman, and not a second sooner. Until that time, you'll remain an egghead and like it.
Damon, do you ever smile?
I laugh sometimes. My sense of humor is a bit unusual, however, not on the beaten path.
Well, what's funny to you?
Well, I laughed heartily when my friend Chadwick fell from the roof of the school in Paris.
Did Chadwick see the humor in it?
Oh, he screamed. Yes, I'll never forget it. Fractured half the bones in his body.
Yes, he must have been all broken up.
Miss McCarthy, did you hear that? My wife and the painter were laughing down there in the study. What could they have been laughing at?
Do you have a steamboat in the house, Mr. Cougar?
Steamboat? Well, of course not.
Well, then they couldn't be laughing at Fulton.
Oh, I'm serious, Miss McCarthy. I don't like them to be laughing. I'm going downstairs. Hello?
Hello, darling. What are you doing out of bed?
I heard some laughing. What was all the laughing about?
Oh, Damon was telling jokes.
Oh, how nice. Mind if I stay a while?
I know one person who objects. I cannot paint with an audience.
What a horrible painting.
George.
No, let him criticize. All genius must be criticized. But I still do not want him around. Out. Take your linted bathrobe with you.
Well, as long as you're busy, I'll go back upstairs.
Goodbye, darling.
Well, goodbye.
Yes, goodbye. Nice trip. Be sure and write us.
Oh, Damon, you know something? I think my husband came downstairs because he's jealous.
Jealous? Jealousy is stupidity. Yes, I guess he could be jealous.
Well, I'm glad he's jealous. Oh, it makes me feel that I'm wanted.
You are. I want you to sit still. You never get jealous of Mr. Cougat, do you? I mean, the fact that he's upstairs right now with that attractive nurse. That doesn't faze you in the least.
Of course not. Good old faithful George. What was that?
What?
Damon, that was George and that nurse.
Oh, so? You aren't worried about good old faithful George, are you?
Certainly not. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
I got to see a man about a nurse. Hello. May I come in?
Yes, Mrs. Cougat, but you mustn't stay long. I have a naughty boy on my hands, and I don't want him to get excited.
That's why I came up. How are you, George?
Oh, it's awful. I just had a relapse. I accidentally plugged my electric heating pad into the radio, and H.V. Kaltenborn got in bed with me.
He's delirious.
Yes. You better go, Mrs. Cougat.
Yes, I'll, goodbye, George. Miss McCarthy, wouldn't you like to come downstairs and boil a few thermometers or something?
I'll be right here with Mr. Cougat.
Well, bye, George.
He's gone now, Mr. Cougat. Why were you playing sick?
Because I wanted sympathy. Lots of sympathy. You know something, McCarthy? I think Liz came up only because she was jealous. She must have heard us laughing. You know what that means?
My capacity of a registered nurse, I'd say she has clean ears.
It means she loves me and worries about me. She's jealous.
Then you need have no further worry over the painter.
None whatever. He'll be laughing again soon, but I won't worry about it. I wonder why they aren't laughing. McCarthy, they're not laughing.
Doesn't that please you, Mr. Cougar?
No, they should be laughing.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going down there and find out why they're so darn quiet. Where is he? I'll break him in half.
He's gone, George.
Gone. He's not here anymore?
I had to get rid of him, darling.
Why did you have to get rid of him?
Because I knew that if he left, you'd stop playing sick, and then Miss McCarthy could get the heck out of here.
Oh. Were you a little jealous of Miss McCarthy?
Of course not, but I know you were jealous of Damon.
That's ridiculous.
George,
Yes, Liz.
who do we think we're kidding?
So he left, huh, George?
Yes, Corey. He left.
And George was really very nice to him.
How lucky you were, George. Suppose, instead of going quietly, the man with the big muscles had gotten tough with you.
Oh, Corey, you're just trying to stir me up.
No, seriously. What would you have done if the painter had wanted to fight? Oh, I'm sorry, George. I shouldn't embarrass you this way in front of Liz.
If Damon had wanted to fight, George would have fought, wouldn't you, darling? Wouldn't you, George?
Why, certainly. If I had his phone number, I'd call him up right now and tell him a thing or two.
Oh, I have his phone number, dear. Here.
Oh, thanks.
When Damon answers the phone, I'll catch you, George.
Hello, Damon. This is George Cougat. I've changed my mind about being nice to you. If you want to fight, just come over here whenever you feel like getting knocked for a loop. You got anything to say to that?
At the tone, the time will be 9:27 1/4.
Well.
George Cougat, kiss me. Kiss me this very instant.
Why right now?
Because you've got your dander up, and you're just dandy with your dander up.
In just a moment, Lucille Ball and Richard Denning will be back with us. Here's a friendly suggestion that may mean a lot to your own happiness. Why don't you call your family together one evening soon and say, is there anything else any of us can do in cooperation with others for the good of our community? You may find that somebody will come forward with the news of a community project that you haven't heard of. Maybe it has to do with Scouts or 4-H clubs or Red Cross. Well, there'll be an opportunity for service, something you'll like to grab hold of. For you know that what you're doing is more than helping make your life and your families and your neighbors better. By positive action toward improving the place where you live, you help preserve something we prize highly. That's freedom. You show that you agree with the statement that freedom is everybody's job.
George, are you asleep?
No, darling. I'm not asleep.
Do you love me, baby?
Yes, I love you.
How much?
Lots.
Well, in terms of pounds, how much do you love me? 3 pounds, 6 pounds, 7 pounds?
12 tons.
I love you 100 tons.
You have a bigger truck.
George, no matter what happens, will you still love me, even when I'm old?
I'll still love you when you're old.
Will you take me out?
Yes, dear. I'll wheel you around the block every day.
George, something strange happened to Katie tonight.
Really? What was that?
Well, tonight around 9:27, Katie picked up the phone extension in the kitchen and heard a man shouting at the time operator. Good night, George.
That was the very first episode of My Favorite Husband. Such a fun listen, and yes, very much of its time. From the playful misunderstandings to the classic husband and wife dynamics, it really captures the spirit of late 1940s domestic life. And of course, Lucille Ball absolutely shines. Her comedic timing, her delivery, and that spark of mischief, it's all right there. Listening to this, you can clearly hear from the DNA of what would soon become I Love Lucy. This series was essentially the testing ground for Lucy's television success, where she refined the character and comedic style that would make her a household name. It's a wonderful snapshot of a star right on the verge of something truly groundbreaking. And now, we take a turn from laughter and light into something darker. Up next is Dark Fantasy, a radio series that may have only aired for a single season from 1941 to 42, but left behind a legacy as one of the most unique and haunting programs of the golden age of radio. Created by Scott Bishop, the show stood apart from for its poetic, almost dreamlike narration and its willingness to explore the truly strange and unsettling. While many horror programs at the time relied on shock or gimmicks, Dark Fantasy was something different. It was quieter, more psychological, and often deeply eerie. The stories felt like nightmares brought to life, blending the supernatural with the unknown in a way that lingered long after the episode ended. Tonight's episode is called The Man Who Came Back. Originally broadcast in 1941, this story follows a man who returns under mysterious and unsettling circumstances, but something isn't quite right. As the story unfolds, it slowly reveals a chilling truth, building tension through atmosphere and suggestion rather than outright horror. It's a perfect example of the series' ability to create unease and suspense through storytelling alone. This episode really showcases what made Dark Fantasy so special: its pacing, its tone, and its ability to pull you into a world where reality feels just slightly off. So now, as the shadows grow a little longer, turn down the lights, settle in, and let your imagination take over. Here is Dark Fantasy.
Dark Fantasy.
I am the man who came back.
Now, break it up, break it up.
This way, officer, he's in here.
All right, miss. Casey.
Yes, Captain?
Now, you stay right there in that doorway and don't let nobody in or out.
Right, Captain. All right now, all right, you heard him.
Oh, but we had nothing to do with this.
Okay, sister. If you didn't, you ain't got nothing to be scared of. Hey, you. Where do you think you're going?
I thought I might get a little air, if you don't mind.
Well, I do mind. Now, back in the house with you. What's the big idea, you wearing that mask?
As you might have observed, my friend, this is a masquerade party.
Oh, is it now? Well, according to Emily Post, it's masks off at midnight. And we got this call to come out here just as the clock in Washington Circle was striking the hour.
The call was placed by a most hysterical woman. And there is nothing you can do for the man in there, I assure you.
Stop changing the subject. What I want to know is, why ain't you unmasked like the others?
I prefer, sir, to wear my mask.
Take it off, Don Juan. I want to look at your mug.
It might be better, my friend, if you didn't see my mug.
Now, look here, Zorro.
Perhaps while we are waiting, I might tell you a story.
Yeah? What is this? Bedtime at Grandma's? The only story I'm interested in is what happened here tonight.
Exactly.
Eh?
I said exactly. Perhaps I can tell you the story.
All right, then, my fine, mysterious friend. Give.
Well, you see, it's quite a long story. It really all began at least 3 years ago. I remember that evening quite well. I let myself into Granger's apartment. It was a golden key I used. A bright golden key. And there was no one there when I arrived. So I closed the door and waited. Well, Grange, imagine seeing me here.
Blake. Oh, I say, you startled me.
Did I now? I dare say, had I been someone else, you wouldn't have been at all startled.
Incidentally, old man, how did you get in here?
I suppose it would be quite facetious of me to say that I came in the same way you did. Oh, I say, a new piano. Do you mind?
No, not at all. Go right ahead. Help yourself. Have a drink?
No, thanks. You'd better have one, though.
Oh, yes. I say, Blake, what's that you're playing?
You've heard it before, Grange.
Have I? I don't recall.
You have a short memory.
I usually remember pretty well.
Well, when you choose to, you do, yes.
What do you mean by that?
My wife has played that tune for you every night this week, and last, and the week before that. You see, I happen to know.
Oh. I see.
Well, I'm glad you haven't the audacity to deny it.
No. No, I don't deny it. Your wife has been here. Often. As often as she possibly could. But I assure you she came of her own desire.
And as a result of your oily persuasion.
I might agree, Blake, that she is easily persuaded. And, of course, my curiosity prompts me to ask how you finally learned the truth.
I accidentally found the key to your apartment here. It was in Sylvia's purse. A golden key. With your initials engraved on one side, hers on the other.
Why, I thought that a rather handsome touch. Don't you agree?
I've brought the key back to you.
How gallant of you, old fellow.
I'm serious. Sylvia will never come here again.
Are you positive of that?
Quite. For I shall ask her not to.
You seem to believe she'll obey you.
She will. And I ask you now, Grange, as a gentleman, kindly refrain from inviting her here again.
In other words, hands off. Is that it?
I'm glad I make myself quite plain.
Why, you fool. You dull, stupid fool. What right have you to demand anything of Sylvia? Do you think for a moment, night after night, twiddling her thumbs while you're away from home?
I admit I've been busy this past year, but another 6 months...
You've no one to blame for Sylvia's being here but yourself. Here she's found what you've denied her, Blake. And I doubt very much if she'll give it up.
Why, you swine, if you think for a moment... Oh. I forgot you carried a gun. But if you'd care to put it away...
Skip the heroics, Blake. You know, I think I've suddenly thought of a solution to all this.
The only solution is for you to leave Sylvia alone.
Oh, no. No, you're quite mistaken. This is the solution. Here in my hand. Indeed, I rather like the idea. Besides, with you out of the way, Sylvia need have no more qualms.
Why, you low yellow rat.
That's it, Blake. Come closer. Threaten me. Make me do it. Make me do it, Blake.
If you think killing me is a way out, Grange, you're very badly mistaken.
It's the only way out.
If you kill me, Grange, I'll come back and avenge myself.
One shot and that'd be all. I can prove self-defense. Sylvia will help. She'll swear you came here and tried to kill me.
I'll come back, Grange.
Just one shot directly between the eyes.
I'll haunt you, Grange, because by God in heaven, I'll come back.
It's a perfect scheme, yes, I like it.
I'll pierce the veil, Grange, because I'll come back if I have to fight all the demons of hell to do it.
Oh, prepare, Blake. This is a chance of a lifetime. It's the way out. Yes, it's the way out.
Get your extra paper. Wealthy playwright slain in millionaire's apartment. Read all about it. Here you are, Mr. Keith Grange playing self-defense and slaying a fellow Blake. Here it is, folks. Get your extra paper. Read the headline news about the killing. It's all here in your extra paper.
It is the judgment of this court that the defendant, Keith Grange, did shoot and kill the deceased, Philip Blake, on the night of April 16th, and that in so doing, he acted in a line of self-defense. The court therefore decrees that Keith Grange shall not be held to account for this unfortunate incident.
Well, my dear?
I suppose there's nothing to worry about now.
Not the slightest thing. I told you from the very beginning, Sylvia, that I acted rightly in doing what I did.
Oh, I still can't resign myself to it.
But you must. It's all over. Philip is dead. Now we can be together as much as we please.
Keith, suppose you and I should have a misunderstanding. Suppose I should become angry sometime. So angry I might tell the truth to the authorities.
That, my dear, would be most unfortunate. But it's a possibility, and by no means should we overlook possibilities. So allow me to remind you, Sylvia, my dear girl, that your hiding the true facts of the matter of the coroner's investigation automatically makes you an accomplice.
Oh, I see. But why are we talking like this, darling? We'll both feel better after we've had a little rest.
Oh, of course we will, dear.
Kiss me goodnight, darling. I'm going home.
I'll take you.
Oh, no. No, I'd rather go alone tonight if you don't mind.
As you wish, my dear. Good night.
Good night, darling.
Sweet.
Will you call me in the morning?
Yes, of course I will.
Good night, then.
Good night, darling. Pleasant dreams. That's strange. Very strange. Just a moment ago, there were only Sylvia and I here. Now she's gone. Yet I feel that I'm not alone.
You're not alone, Grange.
What? What was that? I thought I heard a voice.
It was my voice.
Who are you? Where are you?
I told you I'd come back.
No. No, it's just my imagination.
Is it your imagination, Grange?
Yes. Yes, of course.
I warned you. I warned you. Remember?
Come out. Come out in the open. Come out, I say. Do you hear me? Come out.
Your gun is useless against me now, Grange.
What do you want? Tell me, what do you want?
Oh, not now. The time isn't right now. But I'll be back. Watch for me and wait. Watch and wait. For I'll come back, Grange. I'll come back.
No. No, I'm sure of it. It was no one. No one at all. I just imagined it, that's all. Yes, just my imagination. Sylvia, dear, you look so tired. Here, perhaps this will wake you up. Present for you.
A present?
Yes, something I picked up today. I thought you'd like it.
How sweet of you, darling. I think I can guess just by looking at the box. It's a ring.
Oh, aren't you clever? Go ahead, open it.
All right, darling, but don't hurry me. Oh,
Miss Sylvia, that isn't the ring I bought for you.
Keith, look at this ring.
The initials. P.B.
Keith, this is his ring.
Sylvia, what are you saying?
It's his ring. I gave it to him.
But, Sylvia...
Keith, I swear to you, Philip Blake was buried with that ring on his finger.
Cab, mister?
Yes, please.
Do you mind coming around to the other side, please, mister? That door's busted, and you can't get it open.
Oh, very well.
Sorry to ask that of you, but they ain't had time to get the other door fixed. Where to, friend?
Huntington Arms Hotel, please.
Right.
Excellent.
Huh?
That's where I'm going.
Oh, you startled me. I didn't know there was anyone in this cab. It's so dark tonight.
Yes, isn't it?
I say, I don't seem to feel anyone in the seat here beside me.
Strange. You certainly bumped me hard enough when you crawled in here.
Bumped you? I beg your pardon, sir, but I...
Never mind, Grange. Never mind.
You know me?
I'm surprised that you don't know me.
Why, yes. Your voice sounds familiar. Good Lord. Philip Blake.
Do you mind riding with me?
Blake, you're supposed to be dead. You're supposed to be buried.
I am dead, Grange. I am buried.
Cabby, stop this cab.
Right, sir.
Now, let me out of here. Let me out.
What's the matter, Governor? Hey, you hadn't ought to jump out of a moving car like that.
What in the name of heaven is in the back of that cab?
Why, nothing, Governor. Here, see? I'll turn on the light. There. See?
But there was somebody in there with me.
Oh, now, mister, they couldn't have been. Look for yourself. The seat's empty there. And you just jumped out on this side of the cab. The other door won't open. No, brother, there wasn't nobody in that seat with you. Must have been your imagination.
Hello? Hello, Doris? Dear, this is Sylvia. I just wanted to remind you about the masquerade ball at Keith's new home tonight. You'll be there? Fine. Now remember, masks and costumes for everybody. All right, dear. Bye. Now be sure to come in costume, won't you, Dorothy? Yes. And heavily masked, my dear. Yes, at Keith's new place. Oh, darling, wait till you see the place. It's really a mansion. Honestly, it's huge. Mr. Grange, I believe.
Sylvia, darling. So you penetrated my disguise.
Silly. I heard you order it from the costumers yesterday. Darling, the music will start soon. Is the first dance ours?
Sylvia, my dear, every dance is ours tonight. Are you happy I bought this place?
Oh, it's lovely. Absolutely lovely, Keith. Darling, what's the matter?
That man in black. I've been watching him all evening. He's been watching me.
Do you know who he is?
No. He just stands and stares at me. Everywhere I go, he's always just a short distance away.
Look, Keith. He's going into your study.
Well, he hasn't any business in there.
That's strange. I locked that door this evening so the guest wouldn't go into your study and disturb things.
Well, he just walked right in. And, dear, I'll go see who he is and what he wants. You mingle with the guests, and I'll join you later.
Very well, dear. But don't be long. I'll be waiting for you.
All right, Sylvia. Yeah. It's odd. This door is locked. Dark. Piano. Oh, confound it. Where's the light switch? There. No, it can't be. That piano. Someone's playing and... Yet there's no one seated there. The keys. Moving. Up and down. Playing the music. But there are no hands on them. That melody. It's the melody he played the night I killed him. He's playing it now. And yet he's not there.
I'm here, Grange. I'm here.
Play.
Look closer, Grange. Here I am. You see?
Yes. I see you now.
I brought you a little gift for your masquerade party.
What?
You'll find it lying on your desk. Turn around and see for yourself. That's right. There. You see?
A gun.
It's the one you killed me with. Don't you recognize it?
Where did you get that gun?
I found it, Grange, and I've brought it back to you. I put one shell in its chamber. Just one, Grange. But that is enough.
What are you trying to... Gone. He's gone. Lord, am I mad? Was I dreaming? No. No, the gun is here. It is my gun. One cartridge, he said. Only one. One cartridge. Yes. Yes, it's the only way left. He knew it was the only way. Now he's left me to take it. All right, Blake. You can have your revenge. You can have it. And you are right. It is the only way.
So he shot himself, eh?
The evidence in there will indicate that he did, yes.
Say, that's quite a yarn you spun, Zorro.
It is nothing but the truth.
Come on now, come on, my friend. Let's take off your mask and have a look at you.
One moment. Keith Grange shot Philip Blake squarely between the eyes.
Yeah? So what?
That doesn't make a very pretty sight.
Well, I don't see what that's got to do with... here comes the captain. Here, take that mask off you. Captain Sullivan, come here a minute, will you?
Yes, Casey, what is it?
Well, there's a mug here that won't take off his mask. He's been spinning me the most fantastic yarn I ever heard in all my... where'd he go?
Huh? Where'd who go? Say, did you let somebody get out of this house, Casey?
No, Sir Cap. No, I didn't. But he was standing here just a minute ago. He wouldn't take off his mask. He told me the darndest story about a murdered man coming back from the grave.
Casey, have you been near the punch bowl? Well, there's no one here now. Wait a minute. What's this stain here on the floor?
Blood. A little pool of it. There on the floor. Right in the exact spot where the man in black was standing.
The Man Who Came Back, an original tale of dark fantasy by Scott Bishop. Ben Morris was Keith Grange. Eleanor Naylor Corrin was Herda Sylvia. Fred Wayne took the part of Casey. Muir Height was Captain Sullivan. Murillo Schofield, the cab driver. And Eugene Francis was the Man Who Came Back. Ladies and gentlemen, every Friday night at this time, the National Broadcasting Company will bring you Dark Fantasy, Tales of the Weird, Adventures of the Supernatural, created for you by Scott Bishop. Listen 1 week from tonight for the breathtaking story of the tombs of ancient China, the soul of Shanghai One.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
Well, it's not actually the National Broadcasting Company. It's Sandcastle Radio, of course. And what better place to spend a Sunday night listening to classic radio, comedies, dramas, romance, and thrillers. I hope you had a fabulous time. I know that I did. And before we go on, let's listen to how you can help all the amazing programming right here on Sandcastle Radio from Debs and DJ Pete Perez.
Hey y'all, this is Debs.
And this is DJ Pete Perez.
And we are Sandcastle Radio.
I hope you guys are enjoying what you're hearing. And remember, we are listener supported.
So if you'd like to help keep us on the air, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/Sandcastle Radio. Thanks y'all. Big love.
Suck it now.
What a fantastic show. Tonight, we started with the Lux Radio Theater's 1950 adaptation of Rebecca, starring Laurence Olivier and Vivien, Leigh, a chilling, elegant story that continues to captivate audience even decades later. There's also a remake that came out in 2020. It's not as good, but you should go check out the Alfred Hitchcock version with Laurence Olivier and Joan Fontaine. As well, we enjoyed the hearty laugh with My Favorite Husband, the show that gave us a glimpse of domestic comedy and the early genius of Lucille Ball. And of course, we wrapped up with Dark Fantasy, a short-lived but unforgettable series that left a legacy of eerie, spine-tingling tales. Tonight's The Man Who Came Back reminded us why radio could be just as thrilling as the silver screen. Each week, you can look forward to a Lux Radio Theater production, and every other week, we mix it up. So we've got My Favorite Husband and Dark Fantasy this week, followed by, next week, Inner Sanctum Mysteries with the chilling creaks, whispers, and shocks that defined a generation of radio horror, and The New Adventures of Nero Wolfe, following the brilliant, eccentric detective and his loyal assistant Archie Goodwin as they unravel mystery after mystery with wit and style. A huge thank you to Debs and DJ Pete Perez, DJ Peter Bedard, and everyone at Sandcastle Radio for making these broadcasts possible. And don't forget, tune in this Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Sandcastle Radio for Wicked with me, where the music keeps flowing. Be true and always be you, my friends. And until next Sunday, keep the dial tuned right here to Sandcastle Radio for the best in programming.